The deck begins in brand new deck order. After a few shuffles, the deck is still in brand new deck order. I am Daniel Madison. Religion is for people who fear hell. Spirituality is for people who have been there. I just released my work on the Push Through Shuffle. It is the false shuffle season. So far, I believe I've taught 4 false shuffles on my YouTube channel right here. The Push Through Shuffle is available on my website. In this video, I want to show you the introduction, the whole introduction to the project itself. But while I had the chance right now, I want to talk about the whole concept of teaching and YouTube tutorials and kind of the role of the kind of mentor and the way that sleight of hand and the deceptive practices are taught specifically on YouTube. Now, if I was in a position, every single lesson of mine would be available on YouTube for free directly from me. In some cases, for example, the Push Through Shuffle Masterclass, there's a link in the video description. You'll find out much more about it at my website. It's such a meaningful and powerful deceptive method that I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm finding it hard to express this. I don't want to just put the Push Through Shuffle Masterclass out willy-nilly. I want to control the people who get to spend that time with me and learn that shuffle from me directly. Yes, you can learn the Push Through Shuffle on the internet for free at YouTube. I haven't found a lesson, thank you, I haven't found a lesson on the Push Through Shuffle that is good enough to qualify as a okay deceptive method, as an okay Push Through Shuffle. They're all terrible. They all make the same mistake. Even the experts do it badly because they make the same mistakes. They've learned the Push Through Shuffle from magicians, and then they perform the Push Through Shuffle like magicians, as if it's a move, as if it's a trick. I'll try not to get worked up. There are 2 moments in the Push Through Shuffle that every single Push Through Shuffle I see is done incorrectly. Now, for people who don't know, if you don't know what a Push Through Shuffle is, then get the f out of here. I'm just kidding. If you don't know what a Push Through Shuffle is, it's a false table shuffle. At the table, you riffle 2 packets together, you split the deck in half, riffle the 2 packets together, push them into each other as if the deck has been fairly shuffled. Without the audience, without the victims knowing, you are able to separate those 2 packets and return the deck to its original order. Now, if you know me, which a lot of you do, you'll know, especially from with it being false shuffle season, that I never shuffle my playing cards fairly. I always have to have my playing cards in brand new deck order. Every deck around me is in brand new deck order. The Push Through Shuffle is devastating. It looks so real when done correctly. It looks like there's no way in the world that deck is gonna be in order. It looks like a real shuffle, and that's the whole point of false shuffles, obviously. The Push Through Shuffle, when done correctly, is dangerous. For victims, for your audience, my Push Through Shuffle Masterclass, I'm giving away things that I haven't even spoke about in projects like How to Cheat Cards or Mechanic or the Names by Madison project. This one's a little bit different. I talk a lot about my dirty theory, the soap theory, the idea of mastering the art of looking like you don't really know how to handle playing cards. It's the greatest deception of all time when it comes to playing card deceptions. If you don't know what if you look like you don't know what you're doing with a deck of playing cards, yet you can somebody up with them, you win a deception. You win. Now, the push through masterclass isn't just about the push through shuffle itself. I teach loads of stuff in there, including the blackjack strip cut, the blackjack strip out shuffle, the running cut sequence, the accidental push through, the push through accident, the dirty shuffle. It's all in there. Now, I wanted to kind of control the amount of people who see this, because the lessons are so, I want to protect the method. I want to protect the lesson and keep it only available to people who are taking this seriously. If you're taking this seriously, you will make the investment in anywhere along the line in your practices and what you're looking for. You won't just resort to YouTube. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel as positive as I can in teaching deceptions, but every so often there's going to be a gem. There's going to be something that needs to be kept away from the general public and kept just for those people, just for the hardcore people. Now, if you're in the Slide Club, the Madison Slide Club, don't pick it up because it's on its way to you. The Slide Club is the only place where you can get direct contact with me. You can get my mentorship personally. So everybody in the Slide Club gets this for free. Check your inbox. Now, to all of the people who have been learning my false shuffles that I've been teaching over the past couple of weeks, thank you so much. And I do try and spend as much time as possible in the YouTube comments section helping people where they need help, giving advice, giving guidance. But thank you all for learning, and keep learning. Like this is the future direction, is me teaching whatever I can for free on my channel to help advance the deceptive arts, the art of magic and the practices of deceptions with playing cards. Now, before I start the introduction, anybody looking for these playing cards, I just put my personal supply back online, representing till death. The new merch is in. I can't wait to start showing this off more on film. But if you want some of these, you'll find a link in this video description. You'll see the banner as well underneath this video where you can pick these up. There's a whole bunch of stuff available on my website, but I'm trying to keep it crew only. I'm trying to keep it Madisonists only. I'm trying to keep it Madvocates only and Slide Club only. But I don't mind if there's a few people out there who aren't part of the crew yet who want to join. Knock yourself out. Right now, I'm Daniel Madison. This is the complete introduction to the Push Through Masterclass. I am Daniel Madison. Welcome to the Push Through Masterclass. I've been wanting to make a project dedicated to the push through shuffle for such a long time, just focusing on this one false table shuffle deception. It's arguably one of the, well, it really is the most popular false table shuffle. It's the most used. Whenever you see somebody demonstrating sleight of hand at a table, when they do a shuffle, they'll do either a push through or a Zarro. You hardly ever see any other forms of strip out shuffles, and along with the push through comes quite a few different variations and quite a few sequences that can be made by adding other shuffles to it. So in this project, I don't just want to teach, I'm not just going to teach the push through independently, because the push through on its own is actually quite bad. It actually doesn't mean anything when you do it on its own. It looks like what it is. You can tell what it is when it's done completely alone. So as with most false shuffles, this one needs to be put into a sequence so that it's not on its own, so that it can be hidden within other deceptions, so that it can look more fair, more real, like a real shuffle, like the cards are really being shuffled. I just taught my Broken Bridge Shuffle, which is a strip out shuffle on YouTube. It's the false shuffle season, so what better time could I have taught this and put this on film? Now, I do my best to put as much on YouTube as possible and to give as much away for free as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm an independent artist, so every now and then, when it comes to something as special as the push through shuffle, this has to be kind of beneficial to me as an independent artist, but also the secret of the push through shuffle, my secrets, and my beliefs and my approach, my psychology to the performance of a push through shuffle. I don't just want to throw that up on YouTube willy-nilly for people who don't really care about it. And by making a project like this available only to people who really want to invest into it, it's a really good way of controlling the outcome, the connection, the lesson, ultimately the lesson between the mentor and the student. This one to me is really important, so I don't want to just give it away. I want to save it to those who actually want to spend time with me and spend time learning the push through shuffle. Now, the push through shuffle, when in this project, by the way, so I'm teaching the running cut sequence, quite a few different running cut sequences. I'm going to teach the blackjack strip cut, and I'm also going to teach the blackjack strip out cut, which is part of a push through shuffle sequence. Everything you see in this project, thank you, everything you see in this project is false. I never shuffle my playing cards. My cards are never shuffled. Every single shuffle I do is a false and a deceptive shuffle. The push through shuffle, for me, I've been doing it for over 20 years, so I believe I'm at a level where I have a lot to say about it and a lot to teach other people about it, especially when I look around and almost every lesson I see on the push through has this one horrible mistake in it. There is rarely a push through shuffle that I've seen being executed out there that I believe is acceptable. So I'm going to teach everything I know about the push through shuffle, how to make it fake, how to make it believable, how to fit it into sequences so that it looks like a series of false shuffles. I'm going to teach my push through accident, which I used to call the dirty shuffle. But ultimately, we're going to get rid of all the things bad about the way that the push through shuffle is executed, or at least the way that I've seen it executed by other people. I got a little bit tired of seeing sleight of hand done badly, so especially over the last year, I've decided to dedicate my time to teaching sleight of hand correctly, what I believe it is correctly in its most beneficial and meaningful way. So this is my work on the push through shuffle. You're gonna need quite a bit of time, and don't get frustrated. Stay with me through all these lessons, and I'll see you on the other side, and we can talk about practice. I'm Daniel Madison. Thank you so much for investing into my work, my ideas, my publications. Please don't share this project. This project is just for the few of you who want to spend time learning this and learning how to do this correctly. I'm Daniel Madison. This is the Push Through Masterclass. The deck begins in brand new deck order. After a few shuffles, the deck is still in brand new deck order.